Okay, so for the sake of debate, I'm going to kind of redefine our definition of interest. Because as one of the previous speakers said, I think you said it is a very, you said it's a very broad term. It could be used many different ways. But in this specific prompt, what I think we need to realize is that the interests of the United States are not homogenous. Everyone does not have the same interests. He does not have the same interests as he does. So how can you, accurately represent the interests of the United States? Well, that's because we're not actually meaning the people when we say that, but we mean the business community. So really, the resolve should read, resolve that the U.S. supports democracy only when it is beneficial to its business interests. So, with that in mind, if anyone thinks our country has any inclination towards empathy and genuine moral standing, they're absolutely correct. But if anyone thinks that our country has the courage or the conviction to do something about it, if it will hurt our business elite, they're mistaken. I cannot recall one time in our country's history, as I don't think anyone could when the previous speaker asked us to, where we acted against our business interests. But what I'm saying is that we should act in the interests of the people. The interests of our people are linked with the interests of other people, because in our democracy, it is not safe if we can judge whether other countries' democracies are valid or not. An example of how these, coups, supporting coups in other countries can carry over to the United States. Actually, during FDR's administration, there was an attempted coup on him by the business elite at the time, including J.P. Morgan and a lot of other famous banks at the time. And for me, that just solidifies the idea in the fact that, their freedom and their interests are linked with ours. And in addition to that, I would say that for these countries to create democracies is inevitable, just like we're seeing in the Middle East right now. All those countries, whether the United States supports them or not, we didn't really support Tunisia, we didn't really support Egypt, but they still revolted, and now they have new governments. So those governments, are they going to remember that the United States helped them? Or are they going to remember that the United States sold the tear gas canisters that say "Made in USA" that many of us saw on photographs of the conflict in Egypt? So really, which is in our best interest? I yield the rest of my time to questions if there's any.
Are there any questions for the speaker? Yes.
So you're supporting that the U.S. installs democracies, correct? What if they don't want a democracy? What if people don't want it?
Well, that's the beauty of a democracy, is they can vote for not having it. So basically, if the people don't want it, you just describe a democracy.
All right. Since there's negligible time, I'll absorb it. Thank you.